Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching and listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. I'm DJ Greg.
Oh yeah, that's it. It is DJ Greg, and of course, Have Faith, Let It Begin is in the house. We're getting a little close up here because we've got our main man here, and he's ready to rock and roll with us. DJ Greg is live on TikTok. We are on the other sides of the glass. Greg, I surprised you. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Just pacing around the house.
Yeah.
Doing some chores while I'm pacing.
And that's okay. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You know, as two dads, one father of two, which is one is, we're going to do our sons here. So my son is 3, going to be 4, and yours is?
He's 18, going to be 19 here in about, February 18th.
Oh, that's right. And look at that. My son's going to be 4 on January 22nd. 24th. Oh my God.
It's tomorrow.
January 24th, 2022. That was his date of birth. That's what throws me off.
Gotcha.
So welcome in, Tabby. We're doing a live episode on Have Faith, Let It Begin with our good friend DJ Greg, and we're talking about fathers and nostalgia. Tell me right now, what is the hardest part? Because only you can answer this, Greg. What is the hardest part right now about being a dad to an 18-year-old?
Worrying about where he is, what he's doing. That is probably the hardest part right now. I actually just texted him about 30 minutes ago because me and my ex-wife, we split custody every other week, and he hasn't been over in a couple weeks. It's because he's staying with his friends. You know, he's trying to learn that life as an 18-year-old. He's, I guess, helping his friends pay rent. So, and more power to him. I applaud him for that, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. And we're seeing comments below. Tabby's involved there. She says their decision making. I'll have to agree with that. I can't
100%.
I can't say that with a 3-year-old, but I will say the decision making of oatmeal or oatmeal is usually the choice. And he wins every time.
I will say I lucked out here recently because he just got so he's going to college for automotive stuff.
Oh.
And he got a great job here about 6 to 7 months ago. And he absolutely loves it. Like he literally works over over 80 hours a week.
Okay.
He absolutely loves it. And when I go to his grandfather, my dad, we go eat, he just explains about what he does to cars and he absolutely loves it. And it's just, I love seeing that work ethic.
See, and what we're going to do is, we'll have to wait to get approval. But if we can get approval where he works, maybe we can do something along the lines of saying, hey, get some good feedback for him. Let's get some great, reviews for him so that he continues. That'd be awesome. We have to do that. I have a 5-year-old, Tabby says, a 17-year-old, and a 26-year-old. Oh, man. Now, are they all boys, Tabby? We have to ask her because that's crazy. 5, 17, and 26. Wow.
That's a spread.
Yeah, right? I mean, think about it. The 5-year-old probably doesn't know what time. 5 kids. Holy.
Oh, my goodness, Tabby.
We should have just put her on the show with us. I'm over here. I'm complaining about 2 children. You got 1 successful. Oh, keep them busy, successful. God bless. That is crazy. All right. So walk me down your path as far as you're in a transition period right now, right? So for those of you who don't know, Greg and I, we met on TikTok. My son was getting sick. Well, we thought he was sick. I was on TikTok because I went into DJ Greg's live. He is basically an entertainer, I like to call him, but an influencer. I don't like to use the word influencer because it's thrown around so negatively.
You didn't say DJ. That's all.
No, I didn't. You're an entertainer. We call him DJ Greg because he plays the 1s and 2s. We know that term in New York. That means he just keeps playing over and over and over again. So he stopped his live because he heard that my son needed to be prayed over, and he prayed. Oh, thank you. He prayed over our live, and we became friends ever since. So I guess what I want to say to you is, Greg, you're on a new journey. We're trying to get Greg onto voiceovers. As you heard, he did a great job on our introduction. With this new transition period as dads, I'll be more than happy to go first, so that way I don't keep throwing it at you. You get to that age where you're like, okay, what can I do to make this child or children understand that life's not going to be easy, right? It's a challenge, it's a struggle, but you got to keep motivation. So for me, because they're little, I'm constantly reminding them the rights and wrongs. I'm constantly reminding them of what not to do, but more importantly, what manners is all about. I mean, where would you stand right now? I mean, are you still doing that? You're always teaching, right?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you completely. I'm so lucky that we had we were married and we had a household all the way up until he was 15, and we got to teach him, what we thought was right and wrong, and he learned from that. And like I said, he has a great work ethic.
Yeah.
But he's seen the bumps and bruises both me and his mom have gone through, and
Yeah.
he's also learned from that as well. So, and he has a little girlfriend too. So,
oh no, that's
they've been together for like over a year now, and they're doing good.
I'm worried about that.
Imagine he's probably not like wanting to be like his mom and dad, but it didn't end horribly. We're still co-parenting. So,
oh yeah, but that's
a mile and a half from me. So
it's a maturity level, and I think that's something that I think that
he's learned a lot in his 18 years. I will say that.
Yeah, well, listen, you went through the scars, right? I did an episode not too long ago about scars and how they do heal. Listen, we've all had our hearts broken as men. We can only speak about our side of it, but at the end of the day, we get back up. We have no other choice because we have children, and we have to do our best to put our foot forward. But more importantly, we got to do what's best, for us too. It's about us too.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I couldn't agree more.
It's hard. What do you think is the hardest part about being a dad? I can
making good decisions on my own. Being a single man.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a corporate job twice, the same job twice, and guess what I did? I removed myself twice.
Yeah.
Because I think to now, I still regret the decision. Even it was November 4th was the last time I worked there, but.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know what, though, Greg? You may have had it made, but I think we talked about this offline, and we can definitely explore this one other episode. It's about environment. Your environment was, if I'm correct, was not a good environment for you, and it wasn't healthy. So sometimes,
yeah, it was not.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make a decision based on your health, and I think you removed yourself in a way where it caused you not to have a mental breakdown, so to speak. I've been there. I have been there, and I have pushed myself out of an environment. I was a banker for 2 years, and I really like banking. I do miss it, but there was an environment that just drove me up the wall. They wanted me to lie. They wanted me to do this and that, and one of my coworkers made me feel like crap. And it was like I can't do this, so I just removed myself. I regret it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I mean, at the time, all I could think about was life is short. Life is too short for this.
Yeah.
Like, why am I doing this to myself every day?
Yeah, definitely.
Waking up on a Monday morning and not liking what I do.
Yes.
That's how I looked at it. And I looked at it for a while. My dad even saw it coming. He was like, "Did you quit yet?" And I said, "You know what, Dad? You called it." And I did.
Well, parents know, right? But we can't do it for ourselves when we are parenting our children. But when it comes to us, our parents know still, even to the stage, what we did.
100%.
Isn't that weird? It's so weird.
It is weird.
I don't get it.
Asked me. I didn't even plan to tell him until like during our Thanksgiving vacation we had with him. And he asked me right before, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, please don't discuss this over the whole family."
Listen, it's called parenting radar.
Yeah, exactly.
So what did he say? He just was like, he was like,
yeah, I mean, he literally said, "So, did you quit yet?" And that was the last thing he said before we got off the phone. I said, "Dad," I started giggling. He said, "Yeah, you did, didn't you?" I was like, maybe. Yeah, let's not talk about it though. Maybe after Thanksgiving.
That's what you got to do. Well,
he kept that promise.
And that's key. That's key. So this is a new segment. We're calling this The Dads. And every once in a while, we're going to bring DJ Greg back in. We call him DJ Greg again because he knows how to spin the ones and twos, and he's a great entertainer. Now, if you are an amazing TikToker follower, if you want to be entertained by an influencer, if you want to be a part of a family, I suggest you find him. It's DJ Greg. We're going to put his link in our description page. We're going to put a picture in his bio. We are encouraging you to stop by. And if he doesn't know who you are, tell him. You heard him on Have Faith, Let It Begin. Tell him that you would like to be a part of his family. And I'm telling you, he'll let you in. Greg, always a pleasure. A lot of people don't know this, but Greg at last second, I said, we're going to record. And I said, by the way, you're also doing the intro. So Greg did not know, and I wanted him to feel uncomfortable because I wanted him to come out of his comfort level, which is important.
I heard myself break up during the intro, so I hope.
No, who cares? I loved it. That's all that matters. I liked it. So with that being said, everybody, we're going to do a quick prayer because Greg's going to be seeing his pops tomorrow, and that'll be around 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. This is what I want all the Have Faith, Let It Begin people to do. Tomorrow at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are all going to stop, and we're going to pray that Greg's luncheon will go successful, will be peaceful, will be enjoyable for the two of them. And we want all dads out there to get along with their pops, with their moms. And we are hoping that each and every one of you will help out and follow us on this new series called The Dads. It'll be starring myself and DJ Greg. And guess what? We're inviting all dads. All dads are welcome. But right now we're running the 1s and 2s because it's DJ Greg. With that being said, God be with you. Don't forget, God loves you. Don't forget that DJ Greg is here. I'm here. And we'll see you next time. On behalf of all of us, never forget, have faith.
Let it begin.
That's it. We'll talk to you soon.
Have faith, let it begin. Please come back.
See, that wasn't bad, Greg. That wasn't bad.